Okay, so unit rates. You guys have probably seen these if you've gone grocery shopping with your parents. You've probably seen it. You just didn't realize you were seeing it.
To see which, what's it called? Which is better price. Like,
Yeah.
It might be more, but like it might be better.
Right, so the unit rate, so the price per one unit. So it's a ratio, which is just a fraction, that compares two quantities, so two different things. It could be price to ounces like you see in the grocery store, miles per gallon, anything like that with different kinds of units is called a rate. When a rate is simplified or reduced so that it has a denominator, a bottom number of 1 unit, it's called a unit rate, okay? I'm going to show y'all some pictures. Okay, so example 1, Alita drove her car 78 miles and used 3 gallons of gas. What is the car's mileage in miles per gallon? So that's the two things that we're comparing. Our ratio is comparing miles to gallons. Ooh. Hello.
Oh, I've done this.
Miles to gallons. And so then I'm going to fill in what I know, okay? So these are my words. What I know is that 78 miles is going to take me, or 3 gallons is going to take me 78 miles.
Oh, I've done this.
So I need to figure out what I don't know, the unknown, okay? I don't know how many miles 1 gallon of gas is going to take me. Okay, so we're just going to divide. Remember, top dog goes in the doghouse. So 78 divided by 3. So 3 goes into 7 2 times.
26.
3 goes into 18,
Yeah,
26 times. So my unknown is actually
It's 26.
26 miles. So it's saying I can go
6 miles per gallon.
26 miles good on 1 gallon of gas.
So wait, can you do like that thing?
Okay, so example 2, this one they get a little bit harder when we've got money and we're dealing with decimals. Example 2, Joe has 2 different sizes of boxes of cereal from which to choose, like those examples we just looked at. The 12-ounce box cost $2.54, and the 18-ounce box cost $3.50. So which costs less per ounce, per 1 ounce?
How would you do this?
So we want to set it up. I'm going to set my words up, and I'm going to compare the money to the ounces. I'm going to abbreviate ounces, OZ.
What?
That's how you abbreviate ounces, OZ. So I'm comparing $2.54 for the 12-ounce box and $3.50 for the 18-ounce box. So we're going to do the same thing and divide and see which one is our lower cost.
Okay.
So top dog goes in the doghouse. 2.54 divided by 12.
Oh.
So 12 can't go into 2. I'm going to put 0. Bring your decimal up so you don't lose it. And then 12 can go into 25. Twice. That's 24. Good. And then really, I'm going to stop there. I could keep going and I could add a 0.
Which then you would get 2 as remaining.
Right. So I'm just going to stop there. And so that means it's 21 cents for every 1 ounce. Okay? So that's the 12-ounce box. It cost me 21 cents for 1 ounce. So let's see what the 18-ounce box is going to cost me. So top dog in the doghouse, 3.50 divided by 18. Same thing, 18 can't go into 3. Bring your decimal up. 18 goes into 35.
Once.
Just
exactly.
once.
Bring down the 0, that's it. I mean,
No.
I don't know what to.
So I can bring down that 0. And now, how many times could 18 go into 170?
18 times 2 is 35.
18 times 2 is 36.
Oh.
So let's try, I'm going to try 9. 72, 9. 162.
Yeah, it's 9.
So 162. And again, I'm going to go ahead and stop there because already I see the price. So the 18-ounce box cost me 19 cents per 1 ounce.
But they're different sizes and you're gonna pay.
They're different sizes, but my question asked which box costs less per 1 ounce.
Oh.
Not total cost.
The bigger one.
The 18, the bigger box. Okay, so number 1, listen. So we're comparing people to vans and how many people can fit in those vans. So if 18 can fit into 3 vans, how many can fit into 1 van? 6. 18 divided by 3, 6. On number 2, we're comparing the price, money, to books. So it costs $156 for 3 books. If you're working ahead, that's great. But let's keep it quiet for those that are working at a little bit slower pace. Still dividing though. 156 divided by 3. For which one?
For 3.
Yeah, it'll be a decimal on number 3. So number 2 means it's $52 for every 1 book. So number 3, we're comparing miles to hours. So 115 miles in 2 hours. So if we divide, we're gonna have a decimal. So 57.5. So 115 miles in 2 hours, 57.5 miles in 1 hour. I don't love number 4 because it doesn't really make a lot of sense. But we're going to compare hits to games. I know, but the answer you get doesn't make sense to me. Because it would be a decimal, yeah. So 8 hits in 22 games. We can see how many hits in 1 game. So Top Dog in the Doghouse, 8 divided by 22. So I have to add a decimal. 22 can't go into 8. 22 will go into 83 times. So that's 66. And then I've got 22 into 140.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe 6 times? 6, 7. Nope, 12, 13. Hello. And I'm going to just stop there.
So it's 3.
So 0.36. 0.36 hits in every game. Number 5, we're comparing miles to gallons. So I can go 65 miles on 2.7 gallons. So I want to see how many miles can I go with 1 gallon. So on this one, when we set that up, 65, no, I don't want that. 65 divided by 2.7.
It'll be 650 divided by 27.
Right, because if I'm dividing by a decimal, my decimal's on the outside, I've got to move that decimal point over. So I just have to move it 1 time to get to the end, but that means I have to move the decimal on the inside also. Outside, inside, up. Okay? Outside, inside, up. So yeah, really 650 divided by 27. So 27 can go into 65 how many times? Times 2. And that gives me 54. And I'm going to bring that 0 down. So now 27 can go into 110 4 times. Let's try that. 28, 9, 10, perfect. So 110 minus 108. And I'm just going to stop at that decimal.
So what did
I'm just going to round it to 24, since it would be 24.0 something. We're gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop at 24. So it's about 24 miles I can go on 1 gallon.
Wait, is 2,500 calories a lot?
Number 6, I want to
Or
eat
2,500?
2,500 calories
Oh, I was thinking about burning
in 24 hours. So I'm gonna compare my calories to my hours.
Well, you don't know.
So I need to see how many calories I need to eat every hour. So 2,500 in 24 hours. How many calories in 1 hour? So 2,500 divided by 24. So 24 goes into 25 once. 24 can go into 10 0 times. And then 24 can go into 100, probably about 4, because 25 will go into 104 times. So that's 96. And 24 can go into 40 just once. And I'm going to stop there. Okay, so it's about 104 calories every hour if I want to eat 2,500 calories in 24 hours.
How many donuts would that be?
100 calories or 2,500?
2,500. Or, wait, but.
Because donuts are like 300 calories.
Calories is about. That's like 20. I'm only
So-
allowed to eat 20.
Remember, if you're dealing with money, money's always going to go on top. So per ounces or per pounds, money is on top.